Hello everybody and welcome back to ZooCrafting. I am Pavo and I'm here in the Ice Age exhibit with my maid Katrina. I forgot her name then, that was really bad, I'm so sorry. I've also noticed that my armor has disintegrated, it's all gone, like I'm nearly naked, I'm not wearing anything. But that doesn't matter, it's gonna be cold, but I just didn't notice it. Oh look, Katrina's sneezing. I just had to rescue her from a bear. I started recording the intro and this bear that's in the safari net started to attack her. So I'm just gonna go find a place to put this bear and we will start building the exhibit. I've already started, but I was gonna continue it on the video. I was like, why am I building this? I knew that I was gonna record it, but yeah, I just laid out some of the back parts and did this path because it was getting a bit repetitive and I wasn't really going to show all that on video. We've also got some red velvet cake to eat. We're also missing one of our mammoths, I think. We had 3 of them, but now we have 2 and an elephant. So I think that mammoth has either died or it's wandered off somewhere. But I'm just going to release this bear in the forest so that he doesn't cause too much trouble. Like, I'm going to take Katrina back. And there's a cow. Okie dokie. So yeah, I've put in this path. It's white cobblestone. And I was going to start making like a tunnel to go through there. I've decided, what are these foxes doing here? I don't know, but I've decided that I'm going to put mammoths in one area, and I have another, I was going to say another dinosaur, but it's not a dinosaur, it's a smilodon, so that one will be living in one of these enclosures. I'm not sure which one to put the mammoth in though, and which one to put the smilodon in. But we'll figure it out. So firstly, we are going to replace all these carpenter's blocks with limestone, just like we did in the zebra exhibit. This is just like a back cliff wall to provide a bit of shelter from the weather. Hopefully I have enough limestone, if not I'm going to have to run back to my house. But I should have judged it right. I have a fair bit of it. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, she keeps sneezing. Just stay by these torches, they might warm you up. She's wearing more clothes than me as well. And Mr. Elephant, it's gonna be cold in here for you. So, what I found out is that mammoths didn't actually live in snowy biomes. So, covering this with snow was not really the best of ideas. But we'll just have to provide enough like coverage and vegetation so that it doesn't really matter. I have also checked and double checked to make sure that none of this is high enough for any of the mammoths to escape. So I was thinking that the mammoth that wasn't here, one of the males, either died or decided to wander off. So I'm going to have to go look for that mammoth. Oops. I also didn't bring the hammer with me, so that was a bit annoying. But yeah, this is how I do these walls. It's just like a load of different carpenter's blocks, and then I just replace them all with a certain type of block, in this case the limestone. And Mara's on. Hey Mara. Oops, gotta capitalise that. And I might have to jump up the back here. Take this here. And fill in some of these parts. I hear a skeleton. I don't know where he is. Where is he? I'll see when he starts shooting me. And I've still missed a few. There we are. And there we go. And this one, can I get it? Yeah, I can. So yeah, there's my wall. It looks okay. Doesn't really, you can't really like see the detail. It looks very flat. But we've also got this over here, which I'm going to build too. It's going to be like a little viewing platform. It's also getting dark. I'll ask Mara if she can sleep when it gets too dark. But here's our little ledge. Yeah, I didn't bring a hammer. Yeah, there we are. That's alright. And that one is the wrong way up. And no, that's not what I wanted at all. No, that's not what I wanted either. There we are. And this is going to be limestone as well. I hope I have enough. Should have some in this backpack. If not, yeah, I'll have to head home. I don't have any. So I'll head home and I'll ask Mara if she can sleep. I'm going to pick up Katrina, put her in the net, and I will be back in 2 seconds. Right, so I'm back and I should have enough now. Yeah, I've got plenty. Just to cover that up. And maybe this as well. This little ledge. All the way around. Okie dokie. And I don't know whether to put a fence there or these glass panes. I need some stairs there as well. I think maybe the panes. Will this work? Yes, this will work. But can I put the panes on them? I can. Yeah, this is what I'll have up here then. All the way across the top of here. And I will place them here. I was going to double them up, but I'll see how many I have. I think I have enough to double them up. Okay, yeah, I'm going to double them up. I don't want any people falling into the exhibits. That would be a bad thing. A bad, bad reputation for the zoo if we had people falling into the exhibits, getting trampled by mammoths. What are you doing? Speaking of getting trampled by mammoths, you can't come up here. And there's a hole there. Okay. Now we have the green out there for the main zoo, the green wood. In here we are going to be using this jacaranda wood, and I also left that back at the house. So I'm just going to do a quick transition. Running back to the house is such a trek, but I should have everything. So yeah, this jacaranda wood, it's like a pinky wood. And I'm going to put in here. I'll just show you what I'm going to do first. So yeah, these go in here. All the way down. It's really off-putting to hear her keep sneezing and making those horrible noises. But I'm sorry, Katrina. Oh, wait, does she shakes when she sneezes? No, it was just a... I just thought I saw her sneeze. I'll put her back in the safari net to keep her warm. She was looking at that fox. But yeah, so cyan dye, and it makes it this nice colour. I tried it with normal planks, but it went greeny, and this pinky wood brings out the nice cyan colour. And I think it suits well. Suits it well. And the last one there, yeah. And then we need to I was going to make this like a little waterfall, so we'll dig a little pond so I think I'm going to put the mammoths in here, yeah, so the mammoths can get like a drink. We'll fill it with like carpenter's blocks so that no ice forms on top. We'll cover the carpenter's blocks in glowstone so they'll glow. Or I could always surround it by torches. Just zoom in on the mini-map so I can see what I'm doing. What is this though? This nice little... I think this is limestone, yeah, and... Wait, what was that? It was onyx ore. I don't really like this ore here. It looks like mouldy food. But we'll just clear this away. And the gravel though. Break. And some fossils. Oh no, the fox fell in. And we have a full inventory. So I'll put some of this cobble in. And some of these carpenter's blocks, because I don't think we'll be needing those for a while. I say that, but I think I will need them in just a few minutes. And I threw my backpack. Why can't I pick it up? What? What is happening? Why can't I pick this up? No, this is very important. I need to pick this backpack up. There we are. Oh my goodness. I was like, we've lost so much stuff if I could not pick that up. I don't know what was happening there. But there we are. So we'll have to fill that with water. Just break these. I really like that colour, and I'm breaking gravel with a pickaxe. But we'll just do this because this is annoying me. Having stone there, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, I hope I don't throw that again. So put cobble in there, yeah. Put these ores in, and that mouldy ore, porcelain jasper. I don't think we'll be using any more of the cobble whitestone or the chlorite ore. Yeah, so that's going to be the little water area, and there's the viewing platform there. I'm going to should I put glass out the front here? I'm not sure, but these wedge slopes are going to go up the top here, like I've got on the top of the zebra exhibit. But wait, or should I do it like this? I'm not sure. I like the glass, but I also like the way that that zebra exhibit is done. I'm gonna do this, but if you think it would look better with the glass, just let me know and I might change it back. So, oops, what are you doing? I just realised I forgot my carpenter's hammer. Ugh. So much journey. It's such a trek back to the house. I've also run out of those slopes, so I'm just gonna make a few more. I don't have any. Yeah, I do have wood. What am I on about? I have this jacaranda wood. That's such a nice word, jacaranda. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then these will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can fill them in with this wood, and we will dye them as well. Just need to sort out my inventory. There we are. Such a nice colour. No, that's what it looks like when I dye the normal plants. It goes like this greeny, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it goes that like turquoise green colour. When I'd rather prefer this cyan. Oh my goodness, that elephant. Please be quiet. I get it that you're cold, but I was cold today when I had to go to the shops and what? Mammoth, please, you'll get your exhibit in a minute. Yeah, I was cold when I went to the shops earlier, and I wasn't complaining as much as this. Actually, that might not be true. I was complaining pretty much, but there's nothing we can do about it. It's winter. It's gonna snow soon. Are you in the exhibit? And here you are, here's your female friend. Okay. So I just ran home to get the carpenter's hammer, and I've got some dyes. Well, I didn't get the dyes. I had the dyes already on me, but I need to finish staining these. I think I've figured out where the mammoth went as well. He fell into a little hole just behind the birds, the aviary. I'm not sure how he ended up over there, but he did. And I have to try and get these to being... not that one. I just fell through it. Is that... no, the second one. I've got to get them to be like this. Oh gosh, I nearly fell in. But that's going to take a while. So let's see if I can think of something to tell you. What did I do today? I actually went into town to get Adele's new CD. So I got that and I've been listening to that all this afternoon. It's really good. If you don't already have it, you should seriously consider going and get it, because she is very talented. Not that you don't already know that though. And there's some awesome songs on there. There's one song that is co-written by some people that also co-wrote some of Taylor Swift's songs in her new, well, it's not really new, but her latest album. So if you like those songs, you'll probably like the song that's on Adele's track as well. But this video is not sponsored by Adele. It would be awesome if it was, but no, it's not. But yeah, you should go out and get it. Well, yes, this is gonna take a while. Now you know why I um stopped filming the zebra exhibit halfway through doing it. I also knocked that. I thought I did, but wasn't sure. Oh, and that's not what I wanted to do. I wish there was like another button where I could like undo it, but I can't. I've got to go through all these different combinations again. No, that actually wasn't too bad. I think I might do that. Hold down my mouse. Okay. Let's see. And then I hold down my mouse too far and end up missing it. Yes, and when it does that, I always hit below it. Yeah. I wish I had like some cool animal stories to tell you. That I don't really have many. I know that when I was leaving my flat earlier, there's like a magpie that sits on the CCTV cameras in the car park. He's pretty cool. I don't actually know if it's a he, but he has a mate, so it might be the male or the female. That's something I want for Christmas, like a really, really fancy like bird encyclopedia that is so detailed. It can tell me so much about the birds. I'd love to get like more knowledge about different species of birds, because there's also species that I've never heard of. Like the other day when Sari was asking me about that bird, I can't remember what the name of it is now, but you've probably seen that episode as well. And yeah, so I didn't know what that was, and in my Doodle Creatures series that I've just started, there's all these animals that I've not heard of before, like the jerboa, and looking that up, it's actually so adorable. It's like a mouse with how do I explain it? It's basically like a mouse with huge ears, but with like the legs of a kangaroo. Like, and it's got a really long tail as well. It's it's a funny little creature, but I don't really know much about it, so I'm gonna have to look up about that. I nearly missed it. Yeah, holding down the mouse button is a lot faster, but I always think I'm gonna miss it. Right. So what else can I tell you? Words. I apparently used to be scared of peacocks, funnily enough, which I find hard to believe, seeing as I like them so much now. But apparently we were on a holiday somewhere where there would have been peacocks just roaming around, like some park or a castle, and I went up to it and it opened its feathers and I got scared and I started to cry. And I don't remember this happening, but it's something that my parents have said happened. And yeah, there was that. I guess I haven't seen like a wild, well, they're not really wild, but like a peacock not in a zoo in a while, because I live in a city. You don't really get them. You don't really see them like fancy stately homes in the countryside, or in parks, like really fancy parks, or castles. I know there's a castle near to my hometown, Warwick Castle, and that has peacocks that roam around. Oops. Oh, it's so cool to see like the peacocks that they like sit in the trees. It's so weird to see. I think Mara might want me to get in bed, but why does this take so long? Oh my goodness. But yeah, as I said, if you think that glass looks better than this, you can let me know. You can go ahead and tell me. I won't really be too offended if I have to destroy all this again. But it is very time consuming. But all building is. Actually, all art is. Did my hammer just break? I think it did. I have another. I was gonna say I have another one. I swear I bought another one. Oh well, I'm gonna have to leave those then. Mara. I'll ask Mara if she wants me to sleep. I'll be 2 seconds. So running through the zoo is very dangerous at night because I have all these unwanted guests that show up. Like there's a whole little army of them over there. I don't mind the rabbit, but those creatures there, no thanks. I need to add some paths, as someone suggested in the comments, and add some torches, and yeah, just so I don't get killed. And I hope none of my visitors get killed. If for some reason I decide to open the zoo at night time, I don't want them being shot at by any nasty skeletons. I just right clicked that and it changed it into something that I did not want it to be changed into. There we are. That's pretty simple. Oh, you've just got to get the timing right. Why could it not be like that all the way through? Why? It's always the way, isn't it? So I also got a few plants to put in here as well. Water. So I'm just going to quickly do what I did with the Swan Lake. We haven't been there in a while. I hope my swans are okay. But this is the technique that I used for the Swan Lake, and I covered it in carpenter's blocks. Do I have any more? I do. And once it was covered in carpenter's blocks, I then placed water in it. I don't have another bucket, but I have ice. This, oh gosh, I thought I'd throw my backpack again. This should work. Yes. Okay, Mara wants me to sleep now. 2 seconds. Just breaking through the exhibit. Oh gosh, I thought that creeper was coming to get me in my sleep. Let's place this back. Where's that wood gone? Jacaranda wood, cyan dye. I need my bucket now. Let me put on this golden helmet. I think one of those mobs just dropped it, but oh well. So yeah, place that there. Make this a water source. Then we can just go all the way down. No, it's freezing already. Oh gosh. No, don't freeze. Don't freeze. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. Mammoths. I might have to leave those carpenter's blocks there. If the ice is going to freeze, I don't want your water to freeze. Oh, still a bit that I missed here. There we are, that should be it. Yeah, I don't want your water to freeze. I'll have to get some glowstone and light that up. But we're also going to use this water just to get rid of some of these torches and this snow. I didn't actually know that like wetting snow made it turn into snowballs. That would have made gathering the snow that I needed to make snow blocks so much easier. And also, when you have such an overpowered shovel, it ends up like digging up the dirt beneath the snow as well, which isn't good. Snow, snow, snow. Look at all the snowballs. My inventory is full. I'm gonna make some of these into snow blocks. That's what I was gonna use. I was gonna use like snow blocks, make like give them a little like snowy shelter, and then Ben told me that they did not. I think it was Ben. Yeah, that they did not live in snowy conditions, and I was like, oh. So it pays to do your research before you start going ahead and building these exhibits, because then you realise that all your time spent gathering resources was pointless. But oh well. Snow, 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 snow. All the snowballs. I'll find another thing to use this in. I think I'm not going to put the penguins in here, or the polar bears. Even though it's Ice Age, I think they'll have their own little separate area of the zoo. So vegetation now. I have these shrubs that I like the look of. I'm also going to put a few spruce saplings in here. And I have, yeah, these hydrangeas. I like the look of those. And the switchgrass that I said I hated so much, no, I like it. So I'm going to put some trees here. Hopefully they'll grow. I'll get this bone meal out of my backpack. I don't think I have enough of it though, but nope, I don't think that's going to grow there. Too close to the wall, I think. Yeah, there we are. And I'll put another one out here. Nope, not going to grow. I'll just put them there. I'll put another one here. No, wasting too much bone meal. Please grow, please grow, please grow. No, okay, it doesn't want to grow. But I'll leave that there, just in case it does, without bone meal. And I'll put another tree there. Why won't they grow? Well, there's these pyramid cedars. I'm not quite sure what they look like. Oh gosh, we missed out a bit of pond. But I think they look quite nice in the background. I think you can propagate them. Yeah, you can. Wait, can you? See more. Yeah, you can propagate them. I am a brute force propagator. I just stand and spam, and it makes such horrible noises, but it's all in the name of science. I don't know how many of those I need, but this probably won't even look very like nice, but oh well. They make good decorations. I hope they don't get too tall though. I think I have some of these at the front of my hat. No, those are box shrubs, I think. Wait, I don't know what they are. And that fox is still in here. And then I've got this one called like Chris plant. Chris. This one should propagate. So basically what I'm doing is holding down the left button and the right button. Yeah, there we are. Once you get like more than two, it's so easy. And you can just spam it. All the crisp plants, all the crisp plants. So these little tiny things that I think look good. Yeah, I'm sorry mammoths, I'm gonna have to find a way to melt your ice. I just have some of these woodsias, but I'm gonna put these blue hydrangeas down. I think they match the blue of the exhibit quite nicely. I have a fair few of these. Hopefully they're not too bright. But, like, they do complement that very well, but put them in such, like, spread them around the exhibit a bit more. Come on, like. Yeah, it's very bright. And I also got some boxwood. It's vivid. I'll get rid of this crafting table. Don't need that there. Oops. Oh yeah, switchgrass. I think, yeah, I can propagate this too. I can't stand this stuff, it's too high, you can't see through it. But I think it'll look okay in this exhibit. I think there might be a few too many hydrangeas. I've also got this canary grass, which grows outside my house as well. Hopefully the mammoths like it. Maybe I'll put some logs in here. Do I have any? I don't think I have any logs. But I'll do that next time. I was thinking of putting like a boulder here as well. But I'm not too sure. I'm gonna put woodsia there and just the rest of the canary grass. Maybe a few hydrangeas because they're mostly over there. But yeah, this is the mammoths exhibit. I'm sorry this episode went on too long. Hopefully you don't mind. Hopefully you got to see how I build. But yeah. That's a good tree. Yeah. But I'll finish this next time. I think I'll work on this Smilodon exhibit as well. I'll do the base like outlines ready to fill in with blocks. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye.